Ah, excellent connection. Boom, there we go.
Sweet.
Well, hello everybody. So tonight we're going to be talking about some rants and raves type deal. Well, let me see. First off, something cute. Did you see Addams Family?
I've only seen I don't know, the first one, I guess, like a few years ago.
The second was
the animated thing?
Yeah.
It's a little goofy.
Yeah, the second was pretty cute. I was actually laughing. So, in case you ever wanted to, like, you know, go have a good laugh.
The wholesome fun.
The wholesome family fun.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at some point, cute date idea.
Yes, exactly. Cute date idea. Rope her in with the old Addams Family.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's the goth girls like that shit, so it definitely works.
Oh, Wednesdays,
my dude.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, so, you know, it's the first in the docket. Venom. Is that where we're gonna start?
I think, yes.
Or you want a Bond?
Yes, we want a Bond. The symbiote. Yes.
We want to talk about Bond and bonding, I guess.
Oh, bonding. Bondage.
All three.
Oh, no.
It's a hell of a podcast.
Oh,
it's
no.
a party now.
Oh, it's a party.
Yeah, Venom. So, I mean, what are your thoughts? What did you think? Thoughts, comments, concerns? I kind of want to go second because I have some hot takes, I feel. So.
Oh, well, start off with the hot takes.
Well, I don't want to influence your opinion.
I'm stubborn.
I did not love it, personally.
Why?
I felt that nothing really happened until the last third of the movie, and that the entire movie just felt like a vessel to get to the end credit scene to be like, and he's going to be in Spider-Man.
Spoilers in case you're like, you don't live under a rock or something. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, man, I understand kind of what you're talking about. I really wish that they pushed the R rating though.
They need an R rating because it hurts the film so badly. It's just it wants to be doing something so much more, and it just comes across kind of silly almost at times.
Yeah.
Cletus is like also spoilers once again. Cletus is now apparently dead, so I'm curious how if they want to bring back Carnage, they just find another person, or does he just eat up the wife?
No, Carnage is dead.
The symbiote?
Yeah.
Not when? I thought he just got it. He got the Cletus got his head bitten off. Maybe I'm misremembering already.
Yeah, you are. No, Cletus got his head bit off, but then it was Carnage that ended up getting eaten by Venom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He eats him.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this guy.
And then that's the end of it.
Yeah.
There's no Venom. Or there's no Carnage anymore.
But the thing is, now they also have the possible new crossover event coming up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't... How is it going to play... How is this going to look... Like, the Venom, how is he going to look in Spider-Man? And why is he going to just want to fight him off the bat? I'd like to know how that's good. Because that's what they're going to force. But, like, how? Why? They have no outstanding relationship. Do you have any thoughts, theories?
Well, I mean, they can kind of bullshit their way in. I mean, it's like...
I mean, they're going to have to. But I didn't know if you had any, like, working, brewing any theory crafts here, or...
well, I think personally, they're just going to make it so it could be just one of the memories. Like, you know how he was talking, like, oh, well, let me show you one of the many billions of Earths or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're probably just going to do that. Or it's just like, okay,
his timeline, Peter Parker's screwing his fiance there or whatever.
yes, exactly. Yeah.
That'd be a fun alternate dimension.
Yeah, speaking of that, I think I'll just draw Spider-Man.
There you go. Spidey.
A
little bit of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. But yeah,
Well, do you think they're gonna have all these Spider-Mans in this new movie? I think they have to.
Well, they will.
I know that they're all playing coy right now, like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be in that. I think obviously they have to say that. But Which one are you most excited to see? And don't be too excited to say Tobey Maguire.
Well, old school, I like Tobey Maguire.
No, I do too. I think that's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
It's just nobody wants. I feel like nobody cares about Garfield. Sadly, I don't.
I think he was incredibly underrated. I think he was actually
his
really
movies
good
were
Spider-Man.
bad, but that's not his fault. That's like Green Lantern being bad is not Ryan Reynolds' fault.
Okay, true.
Like the actor can't control the shitty direction.
No, he can't.
But yeah, I think that Toby is probably the most exciting because also, what has he done recently? Maybe I'm just a fucking bad film critic, but I have no idea.
I don't know. Brokeback Mountain?
Was that Tobey Maguire?
No.
Get the fuck
No.
Fact check.
No. That wasn't him. No, it was
Holy shit! Now I need to know though.
Yeah, no, it was no, it was Jake Gyllenhaal. That's who it was.
Ledger and
Heath Ledger and
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, this Spider-Man is crap. Let me see. I need to come up with
What if Brokeback Mountain? What if they have a crossover Marvel's Cinematic Universe with Brokeback Mountain? Jake Gyllenhaal's character is actually one of the gay cowboys. He's not Mysterio. It's all an illusion. And Heath Ledger's a gay Joker. He comes back from the dead. Reprises his Joker role.
Why can't I quit you?
That! Now talk about a crossover event. That's worth its weight in gold.
Oh my god.
That's what we need. We need that multiverse.
Yeah, they could totally. Yeah, I don't. Let me look up an outfit, a costume, a brand new Spider-Man costume.
New Spidey?
New Spidey.
Are you?
No way.
Have you ever seen Spider-Man?
No.
It's just like derpy Spider-Man. It's just like a silly old YouTube sensation / meme.
Oh.
Yeah, he just kind of looks a little like I don't know how to put it nicely. A little downsy.
Yeah.
Like a little derpy Spider-Man.
Downsy. No downsy. That's not nice. But yeah, he's a I get it.
Just like a crudely drawn Spider-Man.
Oh really?
Yeah, just like bad, like a kid, like a kindergarten drew or something.
Oh.
Spider-Man. Anyways, suit. What was that Galaxy Spider-Man? Doesn't he have a kind of a cool suit? Or am I like just talking out of my ass? Is there like some crazy Spider-Man Galaxy character?
There's a new suit coming up, like a mystical Spider-Man suit made by Doctor Strange.
Well, yeah, do that. That sounds cool.
Let's see if I can dig something up here.
Can you imagine being Doctor Strange? You're casting a spell trying to fix everything for this kid, and you just shut the hell up.
Yeah. Can you do this? Shut up, Pete. Can you
shut the hell up? Shut up.
Shut up, Pete. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I
As Doctor Strange, what do you do? How do you tell this person
How do you tell this person to screw off?
to shut? Any nicer than you? Like, hey, I'm casting a spell. What else do you want from me? Like, yeah.
I'm trying to save your ass.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Save, and then what is he gonna do in return? How is he gonna pay back Doctor Strange? Or is he just not? He's just gonna. He's still kind of the kid that is asking the adults for favors.
I think he's. I really don't know. He's gonna have to pay. I think. Did you see the What Ifs?
I did. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think that they're gonna tie that in with Doctor Strange. I personally think that it's gonna be that mystic, dark, strange person that he's dealing with.
Okay.
Because I think that that's kind of where it could be going. Because they kind of, I don't know. He is trapped now, so that can't be good. Because he's watching. You saw it all the way through.
Yes, I had
Yeah.
the whole Ultron,
Yeah,
Infinity Gem situation.
Yeah.
I like how Thanos just got shredded in half with 4 gems. That's funny. Like, although people were upset about that, but in fairness, Thor almost cut his head off and he had 4 gems too, so what's any difference between a morals off character that's just like gives him no room for, you know, movement? Just kind of just quickly gets
Yeah.
So I don't know if I disagree with it that much, especially if the whole idea was that Thanos didn't know how to use the gems yet at that time. Maybe I'm just in the minority there, but I know a lot of people were upset. This guy had 4 gems versus his 1. But you know what?
What?
Good for Ultron. That was his whole point of being made.
Good for you, Ultron. Good for you. Yeah, well...
That's his entire purpose. He was made
to
fight off whatever the hell came out of the wormhole, like Iron Man said.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, did a really good job. In fact, it killed everything. Like, it was so well. Efficient.
Yeah.
So goddamn efficient that they had to get the, like, most ragtag group of people from the multiverse. Because I have to say, like, you're gonna, like, Killmonger, Peggy Carter, Black Widow, like, of all, and Party Thor. Those were the best you could find in the entire multiverse, or you just wanted to use those characters.
I hate to say this, but did they have Captain Marvel in there?
They did. I think they... Yeah, I think, you know what? I think you're right. But you know what? Just like her movie, I forgot about it. So it's like... so, that...
Just like her movie, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that...
Yeah.
Good point. I honestly, until this moment, it's one of those deep, receded memories that, you know, someone says something and you forgot what happened, like Pogs.
Yeah,
I don't mean I don't mean the new PAWG meaning. I mean the collectibles.
Yeah. Oh, the collectibles.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yep. Yeah, I never had a Pog collection. I never did that.
I didn't either, but it's funny because you forget those things exist. Someone mentions it, and it just opens up a temporal dimension that you forgot even existed. You're like, oh, holy hell.
Yeah, like those, Shazam or whatever. Or not Shazam, yeah, Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah, but there was Kazam and then there's Shazam, the genie one with,
that doesn't exist, apparently, but everyone remembers?
I swear to God, I remember...
He says it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know, but
it's like the Berenstein Bears thing.
But what I think is that it really could be an alternate universe.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It could be an alternate universe. See, Spider-Man's been messing around with everything for decades.
Loki,
bastard.
Decided he wanted to, fulfill his glorious purpose, and then just,
glorious purpose all over our childhood.
Exactly. He really did glorious purpose on our childhood, all over it. And now it's apparently just ruined because everyone misremembers things that... Like, I swear to God that happened. Yeah. I remember a synth like that existing.
Yep.
But apparently, it's so weird how that happens. Like...
Yep. Well, I mean, it's the Mandela effect. That's what
that's what they say, right? The powers that be. I don't know.
Kang's fucking everything.
It's a big psyop. It's a big, just one giant. What is it? What's the MK Ultra experiment? Brainwashing.
MK Ultra?
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I guess that's that. So anyways, back to Venom. I got way off track here.
That was major sidetrack.
Carnage, how do you feel about him having a love interest?
I know in the books he did.
Does he?
Yeah, I think...
It seems out of character, I feel. Maybe he did.
No, he did. It was Shriek. It actually was... I believe it was Shriek that he had a relationship with. I just really wish that they fleshed it out more. I feel like we could have done that. I feel like they could have actually... because at the end of the movie, they tried to make him a little sympathetic. He's like, "Oh, well, you forgot to ask or to learn about how I was abused as a child and this and that. Why I killed my grandparent, so stuff like that." It's almost like it was shoehorned in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're supposed to feel bad for him.
after he did all that stuff. You know, I would have liked to have known about that, you know, as he was going along, and then maybe have some type of dynamic where he had to kind of choose if he wanted to live with his girlfriend who could possibly kill him. You know, and there was a lot of angles they could have taken, but they didn't, and I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity.
But you got Rave Venom, which is what everyone wanted.
What?
Venom at a rave.
Oh, God.
That's what everyone wanted.
I don't get it. Like,
That's what everyone wanted. Apparently, the studios were like, "This is a good idea. We want to see Venom rave."
I don't know. I guess apparently...
I want to see Venom drop a Molly. That's what I want to see. Pop Molly. See Venom roll. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's They did. What is it? What's the term? A bait switch.
Yeah, I guess sort of. I just felt like they did the same thing as the first movie, where it was like them figuring out how to live with each other. Venom, this whole Venom thing is essentially just a big analogy for living with your significant other.
Yeah.
How is it like living with your, significant other and trying to figure out what it's like?
Yeah.
And then, figure out your differences. And then, the second movie is essentially that continuation, except for they're getting sick of each other's shit.
They're getting divorced. They're going to get back together.
But yeah, they realize they're perfectly toxic for each other, and the Stockholm syndrome set in, and they're irreplaceable.
Yep.
Came right back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my working theory. I could be totally, BS, but
no, I understand what you're saying. It's a bromance.
Yeah, it is.
It's a straight up bromance, and it's like, I think. I mean, there was the scene where he actually, where he had that photographic memory and helped out Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean...
Which actually, I will give it... That's a fairly neat idea that I never really thought about, that I think is interesting to play off of. Admittedly, I mean, I've never read a whole bunch of Venom comics, so I don't know if that's something that was really referenced like that.
I don't know if it was either, but...
although I do think that's a somewhat unique idea that they brought to the table.
Yeah, I think maybe they... Well, I know obviously why he did it, was to show that he was more than just, he was more than just a suit, he was more than just Venom. He could actually be useful. So, I don't know, I really wanted Cassidy to get treated a little differently. Like, do you ever see, what the hell is it called? Natural Born Killers?
I have not.
Yeah. Basically, well, you know what it is, right? It's just Woody Harrelson, just going on a killing spree with his girl, who I forget who the hell it was. I'm blanking out. But yeah, it was he was really, really convincing in that. And he played a really good psychopath. So I feel like I really wanted him to hone in on that one thing, and just bring that character to life, and also have except it would be Carnage. That's something that I really wanted to see, and it
didn't happen.
Yeah, I think it might have also been because they tried to keep it a PG-13 rating. I think if they said, let Cletus go, then...
Yeah, that movie needs the R rating, and it's so sad. So we live in a post-Deadpool, Logan, world where R-rated movies will sell and do well. Like, we don't...
utilize it.
Yeah, I don't understand why we've now reverted back to these kind of archaic ideas, but that's, Hollywood for you. Execs want their pay.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they wanted to reach a broader audience. But I'm telling you, the people would have come in droves. I mean, they already did.
They did, but it wouldn't have stopped them.
No.
It really wouldn't have.
It would have been an older audience, but still, I would have loved to have seen Cletus go crazy.
The concept of the movie you just described was Natural Born Killers. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it reminds me of almost like how the best Fantastic Four movie is really just like The Incredibles.
Oh, God, yeah. It's amazing.
And it's sad that The Incredibles does it better than any attempt at Fantastic Four. Although it's funny, Fan Four Stick makes the first two Fantastic Fours look good, which says a whole lot about the quality of the second movie.
Yeah.
Or the second, whatever, reboot, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, that was a horrible one.
Oh yeah, pretty bad. I don't know anybody that sticks up for that movie, and if they do, I would love to hear what they have to say. I've not heard anybody try to like stick up for that.
Yeah, like, some of the movies are just pretty much irredeemable. I mean,
makes Ghost Rider look pretty good too. The first one's actually not terrible.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. The second one is god awful for sure, but the first one has some charm to it.
Aren't they doing another one?
I don't know, maybe. I think they did a version of him on like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that.
No.
Who watches that?
I don't think really anybody did. They're like, oh, it's the most popular show ever, and it's like, who watches it?
Yeah, it's like CBS or whatever, like wherever it was.
Yeah.
On like a barren channel. Yeah, no, I mean, so that is what it is. Is there anything else, Venom, I think we touched upon? Is there anything we were thinking of? We touched upon the R rating. We touched upon, eating Venom. Venom eating Carnage. I feel like that's short shooting himself in the foot.
That's in the book, but I think they probably did it too soon. I would have loved to see Maximum Carnage.
I guess I could bring him back, right? But how do you bring him back? He just pukes him out?
It shits him out. I don't know. I mean,
it's like a little bit of carnage fluid roaming around somewhere.
I think, I don't know. I mean, I think they just left it open. I heard mixed things, like, Marvel was kind of surprised that it happened.
You think they're on the same page? Or Sony's just kind of throwing shit out there and then Marvel's trying to react to it? Or Disney, whatever you're going to call it. The mouse.
The mouse house. I think, well, they have to be they have to pay attention to each other. They can't just do it by themselves. So I don't think Sony would be brave enough that should pull that power card and be like, yeah, we got Spider-Man, and now Venom is super popular, and we have to do it.
Right.
But who knows? I mean, business world's cutthroat.
That is true.
But I don't want to shoot any rumors out there or whatever.
I mean, who are we? We're just, two chodes from Massachusetts. We don't know anything.
Yeah, we don't know anything. We don't know jack diddly.
Yeah, we're a long way from Hollywood people, so we take everything we say there with a grain of salt.
Yeah, a huge grain of salt.
No insider scoop here.
I hate the Spider-Man.
Why? What's he doing?
I just hate it.
He's acting up.
I just hate him.
Acting a fool.
He's acting a fool. Like, I want to smack him. Let me see.
Spider-Man, what are you doing here, guy?
Yeah, I know. See, every once in a while, this is like what happens. I'm just like, oh, I want to draw. Then it's like, oh, I can't draw anything.
Yeah.
It just happens.
That's how it be, I guess. I mean, not that I know how to draw or can say anything about it, but
I mean,
artistic block, I guess, happens, right? So,
yeah.
Or doesn't work with you the way you want.
It's very true. Very true.
It's like a bad dance partner, and you can't get them to dance right. You just keep stepping on your shoes.
Yeah.
You're zigging, they're zagging, everything's going wrong.
Actually, you know what it is? I'm just gonna do me and do myself. Like, because sometimes what I notice is if you actually go by reference, sometimes it just shifts over like to what you're drawing.
Sure.
And then it just kind of breaks it down. So it looks like duty. Yeah, so I'm looking at reference and I'm like, why does that suck? Or I'm just bad. Or I'm just bad.
Well,
it's just an off day.
Probably not that.
Off day. Let's just call it off day.
It's just this exciting, riveting conversation. You just can't keep your hands still.
You know what? Kinda, yeah.
You're just so excited about I guess Bond too. We haven't got to Bond. You just can't contain your excitement.
Yeah, no. I have no desire to see that movie at all.
Okay.
Because I heard about what happens.
Okay.
And I'm all set. Did I tell you? No, I didn't.
Yeah. Full disclosure. I know nothing about Bond, so go for it. You can. I am all ears. I have no dog in this fight.
All right. Well, basically, spoilers for everybody who doesn't know. Bond dies willingly.
Mm.
Yeah. Apparently, he could have survived by getting the fuck off the island, but he decided not to. And you know,
Yeah.
it was I was like, okay, well, I was kind of thinking about it, but I was also very hesitant because I heard that it was very much woke.
I see.
Like they had a female character coming in, which is not a problem, but I have a problem when it's just like, let's change over, one character to another just because it's a man or it's a woman or whatever. It's like I would rather like have a character come up like on their own and actually build their own thing rather than like actually like I'm surprised Captain Falcon is still Captain Falcon or whatever. I'm surprised because I was just waiting for him to be like, yeah, well, never mind, we're taking it back. But,
well, I make all things. I would imagine the issue is how it's done, not what it's done.
Yeah.
Because nobody's upset with like the first Alien movie. Like, when it's a good,
it's amazing
quality character, it doesn't feel
forced.
Right.
Yeah. I would like a female Bond. Like I would like somebody not 007 or at least explain why. A solid reason why she's 007. Yeah. I get it. It's a number. It's not
Bond.
Yeah, it's a number. It's a number. That's all it is. So
pansexual Bond.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He I just my God. He
I'm sorry. I'm actually still thinking about and laughing about him apparently being a sad boy, just being suicidal Bond. That's a thing. I feel like that's not in his repertoire. Kind of like his character set.
Yeah, he
Not that I know a damn thing, but once again, Bond doesn't strike me as like, I'm just gonna die.
No, he doesn't. It's. I mean, I think it was Daniel Craig's final movie, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was. Apparently,
say.
It was his final one. So. I guess they just wanted to send him off in a big giant explosion. But personally, I think Bond would have been like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to live. Try to get off, or maybe, take a bad dude out with me, type of deal. But I guess apparently, I'm not going to go see it. But I heard online and I read that, he kills himself. So.
Spoiler alert.
Or he lets himself die. It's not like he jumped into a volcano or something. He's just like, yeah, sure, I'm going to explode. Sure, why not? Just do it.
Just threw the toothpick into the volcano.
Yeah.
That's Deuce Bigelow. You ever remember that movie?
Yeah, throw a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah, ever throw a toothpick to a volcano?
Oh, God.
So, what? I'm just making idle chit-chat.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that is a movie. I understand Rob Schneider is not the greatest as like an actor, but those two movies, the Deuce Bigelow movies, were excellent.
Yes,
and underrated, underappreciated. I will say as well.
Yes. Yeah.
There are some beautiful quotes and some impeccable moments. With Oscar, worthy performance by Mr. Schneider in that film.
Yeah.
Or those films.
He made me pick up a cigarette with my anus.
Eddie Griffin. That's like the last Eddie Griffin movie I remember too.
Oh, there's Undercover Brother, but I don't remember.
Is that Eddie Griffin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Undercover Brother.
I thought it was Chappelle. Or he's in there too.
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
He's playing like the righteous brother.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is funny.
I totally forgot. But yeah, it's interesting how it goes like that. But yeah, Bond. My only Bond experience is Austin Powers, which is not saying much, and I've seen The Kingsman.
Oh, The Kingsman's awesome.
the first Kingsman. I mean, they're both pretty good. The first one's definitely, I think, better than the second one.
Yeah.
Have you seen the second one?
Yeah. I like them both. I do. It's just.
Yeah. It's a little bit of sequelitis, but not in an awful way.
Yeah.
Could be way worse. But, yeah, definitely enjoyed that Kingsman movie. That's pretty good. The new the King's Man or whatever, this prequel.
Yeah.
Curious. Not sure how that's going to go, but I'm interested.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I think it comes out in like December. I don't know
really
much else about it. I just know that it's a prequel. I guess it sets up like the Kingsman universe. So everyone has to have a universe now.
Oh yeah, of course. Everybody has some universe. Like Ghostbusters, I'm pretty sure.
Universe.
A
multiverse. They're gonna do a crossover with the all-female Ghostbusters.
I seriously think so.
I mean, I could see it.
They could do it. They could do that. Yeah, should it happen? No. But will it happen?
Yikes.
I don't know. I guess a lot of people are upset at the new Ghostbusters in the reviews because it's a lot of. They said that it's fan service. Well, yeah. Like, let's make some money, right?
I feel it's that. I don't know. I kind of feel like anything past the first few are kind of just fan service for the series. I mean. Also, it is a kind of bizarre title to bring back. I know it was like a big thing of its era, but I don't know anybody who was like,
pining for a new
rock hard for a Ghostbusters film. Like,
yeah,
was anyone really asking for it? Is there a group of people like Star Wars? I get a big cultural phenomenon, but like, was there really a movement for a Ghostbusters reboot?
Not as far as I know.
It just seems like it kind of. Again, Hollywood running out of ideas, and just like my age group of people, just millennials, literally just having the member berries all the time.
Member berries.
Literally, can't give it up. Everything has to be a reboot or a remake of whatever they grew up with, because Lord forbid anything new come out. Like,
yeah. Well, they're even now doing Dune again. And
yeah, and that's an '80s thing, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know much about Dune either. I guess I'm pretty bad at this. I should probably be a little more knowledgeable.
Well, it's a whole bunch of stuff that's just it's new to the table. So I mean, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'll go love James Bond. Maybe it'll be like the best Bond movie ever, and maybe I'll love it. So
maybe.
I don't know.
Try it. You'll like it. Who knows? I don't know. I can't tell you because I've never seen. I think I've seen 5 minutes of Casino Royale, and that's just
that was a cool movie.
Apparently, it was, and I didn't have anything against it. I don't even remember what happened. I remember having it on a bootleg DVD. That's how old school we're going here. Popped it into the DVD player, and I just don't remember for some reason. I think I just fell asleep because. I don't know, I was a lazy teenager, and I just fell asleep, took a nap, and I think I just never picked it back up. But that's not really a problem against the movie so much as a problem with me just being a goofball.
Yeah.
So there's that. So I wish I could contribute more to the Bond conversation. Again, I know Dr. Evil's pretty cool. I like him.
Well, I'm not a massive James Bond fan. I mean, I watched Casino Royale. And I watched some of the former ones.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
But I know the character.
Yeah,
he's the basic, macho stereotype. The one that most guys, would want to be like with the alpha male, cool cars, any chick they want type deal. It's that feeling.
The toxic masculinity
yes.
final boss.
Yes, the final boss. The one that's like, oh wow, this game is so hard, and then it's like, oh wow, once you get the character, he's like the biggest bitch.
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like that. Now I need to have like reference to whatever it is.
Reference time. It almost looks. Okay, no, this way. I almost look like the Flash for a sec, but I'm blind.
Well, yeah.
We have the same. I almost saw the little emblem. Not in his mask, I see it very clearly, but almost from afar, from where I'm standing.
Right.
Which I really like the Flash. Actually, I've been reading some more of his stuff lately. Definitely enjoying the Flash more.
Right. How so?
To be honest with you, it started from the death battle. I know it's super nerdy or whatever, but I guess this is all super nerdy. It's just one extra level of neckbeard away, one magnitude higher, like in the nerd spectrum.
Yeah.
Because of Reverse Flash one or whatever versus Goku Black, yada yada. So, I just started looking into Flash more, Reverse Flash, because I didn't know Reverse Flash was like so sadistic. Apparently he is. Makes kind of almost jokery.
Really?
Yeah, he does a lot of kind of effed up stuff to Barry.
Please explain.
He goes back, kills his mom, does all types of effed up shit. It's like having a prankster that does actually it's probably an understatement. Imagine having a time traveling bully who just does really effed up shit no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he does. All because he just wants to be his buddy. I'm not exaggerating. Like that's like the big thing. He wants to be his buddy. And he wants to be in the Flash's life, and it's like a bad child acting out. Like he just wants the Flash's attention.
Hello. Yeah.
Which is interesting. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing as far as a trope. It's just I had no idea that's what the source was. Which is humorous, kind of, because I can just imagine just like living your life, and this time traveling doppelganger of you who's just kind of hates you because you won't be his friend. It's just f's with you.
Well, do you ever wonder, like, if you met yourself, would you like yourself? I guess it would be like that.
My guess is since that, like, okay, so I know I'm a lot like my father. My father and I don't like each other a lot of the time, so I imagine it would be similar. I can't speak to that 100%, but I imagine it would be like butting heads all the time like that. Or pretty damn close, because we're very much alike, even though we both don't want to clean it. So.
Yeah, I'd probably say watch your mouth a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, cut the crap.
I would be constantly calling, just shit-talking myself. It would just be a never-ending battle of one-upping each other. And like this, like, verbal jousting contest.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's probably what it would be. It would just be like... It would just turn into petty passive aggressiveness, too. Like, drinking my own milk, not replacing my toilet paper. Like, dumb shit. Someone ate my leftovers. That was me. Like...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Num, num.
Meanwhile, there's like pasta sauce all over my, face.
Yeah. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, that's
what the Flash would do. That's what the Flash should have done.
That's what Eobard Thawne would do.
I think that
Eobard. Yeah. Eobard. Have you ever heard that name before?
Nope.
Eobard.
Eobard? That's his name?
I might even be saying that wrong, but it looks like that.
Eobard.
Eobard Thawne.
Thawne?
Could be Thawne. Eobard Thawne or Thawne.
My goodness.
Reverse Flash, baby.
Oh, man.
It just pops up out of Speed Force with his string on. That would be a Flashpoint movie. Talk about a fresh concept, Hollywood.
Yeah, that's a new one. Flash.
That's right.
The reverse
Flash.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, get Ezra Miller in a thong. Let's see it. Come on, Warner Brothers. Like, give the fans what they want. Lord
Jesus.
Almighty.
I expect my YouTube channel to be pulled tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. It's been going 40 minutes almost, though. I'm actually surprised because I did not think we would be going this long. That's what she said, but,
Oh, right.
yeah, rest in peace to the, first pod and coincidentally last because, the content. But you know what? It was a good run. Just 40 minutes,
Nah, that'll be fine.
Sheesh.
It'll be fine. I mean, I just started up that new channel, so.
Was this Punk Pencils? I don't even know. Yeah, it is Punk Pencils.
Yeah.
Man, you're risking it all.
Put it all on the line.
All those little kids just want to watch Avengers trailer, and now they're gonna. It's Spike Stormy and Barton.
I mean, what's
Ian Barthong. Ian Barthong's not real. He can't hurt you. You know those memes where it's like, something's not real. It can't hurt you, and it's like shows out. That's what it should be. Ian Barthong's not real. He can't hurt you.
Oh God.
Got a picture of where's flashing. Perfect. That's peak meme. That's meta, based, as the kids say.
Based.
No
cap.
No cap.
Yeah.
God, I feel old.
I have no idea what no cap is.
No cap is like no lie, essentially.
Oh, okay. No lie.
Kind of. I would say that is roughly the
the ins and outs.
Yeah.
No
not
cap.
lying. Capping is the opposite. It means you're kind of full of it.
See, I'm old school. Just be like, you're full of crap. That's basically all.
Yeah, there's always got to be some new terminology, and we look old because we hate it.
You young whippersnappers.
Yeah, I mean, based.
Get off my lawn.
Based is like you agree with something, or like
yeah.
They're like. That's kind of mostly what it is. I mean, there's more like other like meanings, I guess, to it, but like in a basic sense, that's usually what people mean. It's like original or whatever.
Yeah.
It's almost used somewhat sarcastically most of the time, and ironically, nobody's really based. It's all like these like generic opinions they pulled from some YouTube channel like us.
Yeah.
Like,
let me go back and check my references.
Some kid's gonna hear this. But one of these people is gonna come back and be like,
"That's not true."
Blah blah blah,
yeah,
and then be like, "That's a based idea." It's gonna be like,
Yeah.
But nobody knows, and nobody's gonna care because we have like, no following.
Yeah, we have no following right now. But I don't know. I know that there's gonna be people that will see this and then come back and say some things because we said some things, but I don't know. You can't really win in anything. Like if we speak out saying that we're not, like I said, I'm not really into a female bond, and then people stop listening right there and will come at me, but they don't hear me saying, I want a woman, female, strong, empowered. I want that. I want a 00 number for a woman, but it's like Michael Jordan.
Sure.
He's hanging up the jersey, and then so 007. Hang up the jersey and have somebody else come in. Have a woman come in, kick some serious ass.
I can see that. I don't mean to segue, but have you seen the Robin variant covers?
No.
Because the comic industry is mostly in the shitter right now. I just want to show you it. I really wish the entirety of the pod right here could check this out. That is one of them. That is a Nightwing cover.
Why?
Oh yeah, and here's another one.
Why?
Because.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of half-naked women out there on covers. And I do draw a cheesecake and stuff, so to be fair, okay.
I just think it's funny.
But at the same time, yeah.
Superman's bi and
I don't even.
Robin's
don't even.
These are all like sexy, like pin-up Robin in the gym pictures.
I just on the Superboy thing or Superman, new Superman. I know it's touchy, but I don't think that they should start off at number 1 with just that. Like, I'm all for the brand new Superman being bi or being whatever. It's a whole new generation, a whole new Superman. But to be like, this is what makes him different. I I mean, it doesn't make me go like, oh my god, but it's like, okay, so you're leading with him being bi.
Well, like anything, it's like content comes second to, whatever the base. I mean, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal, honestly and truly. But it's like if that's your big storyline, then it's like that's all you got. Like,
yeah.
It just feels like there's no thought put into it. It's just like, well, this will get the likes coming.
Yeah.
Which is essentially, I mean, that's just kind of how the modern world works. It's like, I bet you, honestly and truly, if they did a well thought out story and then they had this weird like love connection thing that came out from it, and he's like had a hard on for Martian Manhunter, and you did it the right way, I bet you people wouldn't care as much because it didn't feel like it was just like the starting point.
Yeah, I that's like the big selling point just right off the bat. It's like, this is why you should like the character because of this one thing, you know? It's like, that. I guess it goes back to like just swapping things out. It's like trading out a female character for a male character or a male character for a female character just to do it and to get attention.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's right. Like I said,
No,
I'm all for. I'm making this perfectly clear. I am all for Superman, like the new Superman, to be, gay or bi or whatever. That's fine. That's I need people to understand that before my boards get lit up if I ever get that popular. But I mean, it's like, I just wish that they made it more organic. Like, they didn't throw in Lois Lane with Clark Kent and be like, here she is, here's his wife. He's like married the next day. No, they built up a story.
Yeah, it was
they built
a
up
natural
a connection.
progression.
Yeah. So I personally would have liked it if they had Superman, the new Superman, be like, okay, well, he's kind of, see him accept the fact that he's the way
just like, instead we get the first panel, it's just like them awkwardly sending GIFs and emojis on Grindr.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I don't actually know, but like,
well, I mean,
if you wanted to be true to like how actual people talk nowadays, there's like no social skills.
Yeah, I really wish that it wasn't let off of that. I mean, I get it. I do. I get it. I can get representation. I get why people want themselves shown in comic books. I just that would be like a brand new character coming out, right?
Yeah.
He looks cool, or maybe, all right, let's just do an established character, a big time established character. Let's say like, well, they already did it with Spider-Man. Actually no. I was going to say Miles Morales, but obviously he's black, but he's mixed heritage, and the people had a hard on with that. I thought that was awesome. Because it didn't exactly lead the character.
But
it's
Miles
not like, hey,
was well done.
Yeah, it wasn't like the selling point, like, hey, it's a black Spider-Man. It's like, here's Miles Morales. He's half black. He's half Puerto Rican, or yeah,
I think he was.
He's half
some sort of Hispanic. He's Hispanic and black, to my knowledge.
Yeah. So he's a mix. He's biracial. I'm biracial. So it's So I wouldn't be like, oh wow, it's Spider-Man. I want to go read it because he's biracial. It's like, no, I want to see what this character can do, because obviously I was upset that they killed Peter Parker. Not that they replaced him with another
book.
Yeah, in Ultimate Spider-Man. Then they killed normal Spider-Man or whatever. 616, is that what it is? 616?
Yeah, probably.
They killed him.
Made Doc Ock.
And then Doc Ock, man, that pissed me off. I'm like, come on.
Doc Ock.
Like, really? But not as much as A Brand New Day. Holy Christ. One More Day? Whatever. It was the storyline after Civil War when Spider-Man was like, okay, bring back Aunt May, or save Aunt May and I'll give you my marriage. It's like, Aunt May, maybe she wants to go and see Uncle Ben and rest in peace and not have to worry about her nephew giving up his life, his happiness, so that she can survive. I think a grandparent would want, or me as a parent, I want my son to be happy, healthy, and live a good life. And that's, I don't know, I couldn't see Aunt May being basically his mother figure, being like, No. Keep me alive, and give up one of the very few things that make you and you happy. So,
Yeah, I don't even. Honestly, I've never read it, so I can't even.
You don't have
say
to.
it, but-
They basically undid it over like so many years. I think it took like almost 12 years to undo it.
Understood.
So it's like it was a big mistake. It was a big mistake, and nobody liked it for good reason. Nobody liked it.
Yeah. Went over pretty bad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I really wish that they didn't lead off with, oh wow, Superman is bisexual. They didn't say like Superman, like they had to put the headline like clickbait, Superman. It's like, okay,
Well,
so
yeah, it's the people going.
Yeah, so naturally it's like, oh.
Well, because you get either the camp that loves it or the camp that hates it, and either way you get a discourse.
Yeah.
So,
like,
lots of
Clark
buzz.
Kent's gay now, or
Lots of buzz.
Clark Kent's bi, and blah blah. And
Yeah.
the boards light up and everybody hates, and it's like, no, it's his kid. So it's like, it's clickbait, and then everybody gets on guard and has conversations,
exactly.
and it's like, then conversations turn into arguments, and like I'm sure, like if I make it big, then it's gonna be like, 10 years ago, Zach and EJ put up a podcast, and it was like saying like they were anti-gay and this and that. No, I'm not. I'm just saying I wish that they didn't.
Well, they'll cut the clip up and make it sound like.
They'll.
Which is how
I'm sure even now people signed off and they're like, already pissed
bigots.
off. Yeah, bigots pissed off. No,
Props.
I was born Catholic, raised Unitarian, and then now I'm like Taoist. So it's like, I really don't care as long as you're nice.
I'm white.
Yeah. I'm
That's
white.
it. Like I don't. I don't have a.
You don't have a
like a cosign from any other
I'm white.
white.
You're a cis white male. What the fuck are you doing in my place?
Essentially.
What are you doing in my house?
Just bring the patriarchy.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Just kidding, people.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I feel like the shock factor, once it dies down, then they're gonna have to really dig
People
deep.
already stopped talking about it. I'm sure. Honestly,
It was on CNN. It was on a newscast. The writer actually went like, "What would be the best thing to represent the new children, the new generation of Superman? Let's make him bi."
Yeah.
I'm like, well, there's so much more things.
I mean, that's definitely like somebody from my generation, though, because I feel like my generation, like being bisexual, felt like it was like the cool thing to be.
Oh yeah, it was like hip.
Yeah.
It wasn't
cool.
like this is what I am.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this is what I am. It's like, oh, I want to be cool, so I'm bi. It's like,
that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. No,
It was like risque at the time, and now that's some,
it's accepted.
some vanilla ass basic shit.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
It's accepted.
We're on pansexual and stuff now.
Yeah.
And other things.
Yeah.
What's the other one? There's a ton of them.
I don't even know.
Definitely a ton of different sexuality.
I don't even know. But it is what it is,
But yeah, I mean, and that's that's fine. Whatever. Like asexual, there's all types of infinite of them, which is fine, totally fine. But when I was a lad, I just remember it was like that. It was like the cool thing.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, let's go. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was once I got over the clickbait, I was like, okay, well, at first I'm like, wow, they're retconning Superman, Clark Kent, and doing that. No, so I really, good for them. I'm glad that. Actually, I think people actually forget Deadpool is pansexual. He's been pansexual forever.
Yeah.
He's attracted to Spider-Man. For the longest time, he wanted to hook up with Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, but nobody pays attention to that. I mean, they hinted at it in the Deadpool movie where he's like talking about unicorns and he's talking about how he feels like a little girl and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah, not saying that pansexuals feel like little girls, but it's like they were exploring the idea that he's not quote unquote straight or normal or however you want to put it.
Right.
He's a he's a diverse character, and actually I think they should have amped that up a little more. I think that would have been funny. I mean, he was grabbing Colossus's ass, he was asking to do sexual favors for him and stuff. I mean, they didn't really push it. I feel like hopefully if Disney keeps their guts up, and nuts up and shuts up, maybe they can explore that a little more. Really push it. I would laugh if Spider-Man's there and then he goes up and pinches Spider-Man's ass. I mean, I would laugh so hard seeing that. Are you kidding me? But it'd be funny. It would be funny as hell. Good. What? Because I know there are comic book fans or quote unquote comic book fans that would be like, "Oh no, Deadpool's gay now. How horrible is that?" It's like, no, you obviously don't know the character. I think they could have done that. A while ago. So then you don't have this crap like, oh, Superman's gay. It's such a big deal. It's like, this super phenom Deadpool that just broke out is pansexual and attracted to one of the biggest characters in comic books. Why don't you push that a little bit, and then we wouldn't have situations.
Spider-Man 4 homie hopping.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, come on, really.
Spider-Man Deadpool romance novel.
Oh, I'm sure it's up there.
They got Twilight, but with Spider-Man.
Twilight with Spider-Man. Still a better story than Twilight.
I mean, yeah, probably.
The chick from Twilight is probably getting more love than actual what's her name that made the.
Yeah. Well, that's. I don't even think that's debatable.
Yeah.
I don't know. On that.
I just realized I haven't been drawing it forever.
That's alright. Yeah, I think it's been about an hour, we say.
I did not do anything.
It's alright.
Nothing. Well, I might finish this up.
Alright.
Yeah, see, it's like
Bang it out. How much longer do you think you got?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if we're ending it, probably just. Yeah, I'll mess around with it and keep playing with it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah, I woke up. A friend of mine sent me that link. I keep going back to it. I
it's really got your jimmies rustled. You just keep.
No, I really feel like the community. Like, I know I'm probably sounding like I'm against it. I'm actually really for it. I just wish they didn't go about it that way. It's like I woke up and I saw headlines like Superboy kissing his boyfriend or Superman kissing his boyfriend. I don't know who the kid is, but it's like that's
I ain't got no answers.
That's the shock value. And then now I'm like, I don't care. And I think in a little bit nobody's gonna care. And then suddenly DC's stuck. Like, okay, well, what can we do now that'll make everybody look at our stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. Wonder Woman's a libertarian.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you explore that a little bit? There's so many characters that.
Yeah. What is Plastic Man's political take?
Oh yeah.
It's like this ridiculous silly thing.
I stand for recycling.
Yeah, that's right.
I stand for recycling and everything.
Captain Planet.
Oh, Captain Planet. That was great. He probably... Dude, we should do a comeback.
That's what you should be drawing.
That's you know what? That's what I'm going to draw.
Draw.
If I have
next picture, it'll be Captain Planet and Superman, or Superboy.
Teaming up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what... Yeah, maybe I will do Captain Planet, and I'll go on a whole thing
That'd be fire.
Yeah, I think if I have ADD, I think it kicked in. I don't have ADD, I have something else, but definitely shiny ball syndrome throughout this whole thing. I would have been moving on.
It was a riveting conversation.
I would have been moving on to picture number 6 by now. But
That's talking and walking. That's what we'll learn.
yeah, this is like texting times 12 while you're walking.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's time.
Yeah, it is time. Right. So, hope you guys are still around. Hope you still stay subscribed. It was a pleasure talking to you both. It was, talking to everybody. Not you both. What the fuck? All right.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.
Enjoy your night.
Hey.
Hey.
On that podcast.
Just wrapped it up.
Oh, you still doing it?
No, we just wrapped it up. Like it's still alive. Like if you say hi.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
This is my buddy EJ. EJ is my dad.
EJ, right?
Yeah.
Hear a lot about you. How you doing?
Oh, really? Good. Hopefully good things, you know?
Including my grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's the one with the husky.
Oh, is that right? You got the husky dog?
Yeah.
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 No.
She's cute.
What are you doing? Showing the artwork and stuff?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're drawing, and I'm actually still online. I need to edit some of the stuff out. That could be on Patreon.
Go for it.
That's what it could be.
So what's the podcast about?
Oh, we went on a rant.
About what?
Shit.
I mean, honestly, it just turned into like pop culture.
Yeah.
Like,
How much it sucks? Is that what you're talking about?
We
How
talked about
good is it?
baseball. Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, critiquing for better or for worse.
Yeah, we're
It's not
talking
a good
about.
part. It's good and bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of bad for sure. We did do canning, but
I think a lot of it has to do with I can't relate to the culture anymore. I'm too old.
well, yeah, there's certainly a lot of
It's
that.
changing fast.
You know, the internet it changes daily, so it's impossible to like keep up.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
32 playbacks. So 32 people watched this
I don't know.
at once. I wonder.
Really?